Okay, so I was going to play Letters to Aurala, but however, I decided I was going to just, chill, take it easy, play some more card shop game. Because I know Letters to Aurala, like, it's got a lot of, like, dialogue to read, and I'm still recovering from the several trips I took, because my back is definitely reminding me I don't do so well in the vehicle for that many hours in a row. Also, welcome in, AZ. Nice to see you, as always. Mochi's announcing his presence. Hi. Hi, Mo. Mochi says hello. Again, as always. He's helping. But he's been a cute little guy. So he gets away with supervising or whatever he thinks he's doing. Thank you. That's awesome. But yeah, Mochi says hello. He's purring. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but he's definitely saying his hellos. That it, Mo? Huh? That what you were wanting? Extra pets? I know what he's wanting. He thinks he gets this every time now at this point. Hey, be polite. Don't hit the keyboard. Careful, Mo. Careful, Mo. Your whole butt doesn't need to be on my desk. There goes my hair. Happy, Mo? Yeah? Now we get off of the desk. There we go. Yeah? You good now? You got your attentions? I'm going to have to get wireless headphones someday because he is standing on it right now. You get, can we get the, thank you. We can have the paw off of the wired headset. As much as I love this thing, that wire definitely has its moments. Yep, day 213 in my little card shop here. Hi, Mo. You good? My little fuzzy buddy? You good there? Tail flop. Immediate tail flop. You know I've got to play my game, right? You were napping all morning. All morning. And I come and sit in here and you're like, nope. Attention must be on me. You're now busy, therefore, nope. Cannot do. All morning, when I was getting breakfast, everything else, perfectly fine. I love cats. And some people think cats aren't affectionate. You flomping your tail on me, huh? Is it because I don't have my hand on you too? Just flomping that tail. What? I guess it's better than him headbutting my mouse like usual. It's like, oh yeah, try to aim. Nope, no aim allowed here. Only headbutts. There we go. I need to get him like a little basket, like above my above like my chair there. Maybe at some point, so he can just kind of sit there. Oh, that got crowded quick. See, they're happy with their shopping. Guess they're doing all the Christmas shopping. Okay, some of the Batmans, perhaps. You guys. Both of you can go out. See, I like this as a game because no one complains about the people tunnel. Because there's a people tunnel packed in, they're like sardines. What do you want, my guy? That's a decent price on that one. How about 12? You do 12? 12 works. Hi, Mochi, you bring away up there. Of course, I have extra bats in there, I'm silly. I'm not going to complain too much about that because they were getting me. That's what's missing. I knew something would be giving me trouble today. Really? Over there. Let's see, maybe. Hi, Mochi. Yes, we're good there. Those are good for now. But my goal today is mostly I want to fill up maybe this shelf. You know, not really work on too many. Oh, sorry, Mochi. Not really work on too many upgrades, but like my goal today is mostly, at least I'm trying to fill up the shelf finally. Hopefully. What's this box? Okay, yeah, more of those. Okay. You can go right there. Or I can pick it up and, you know, fill the empty gaps on the shelf right there. Or tossing it down there. Let's see what you need, my guy. Okay, 30. Need to get the blue dice boxes too. Or deck boxes. I don't know why I said dice. Black dice, blue deck boxes. That's what I was needing. Getting all turned around in my words on that. Definitely not trading for a lower value one. Let's see, what else can we get into here? Should probably try to pay some of the bills. That's always a good idea. Okay, so I got 188 to work with so far, getting that back up. Green playmats. What you need, my guy? I don't have one of those, but 100? Good enough? Nope. Oh yeah, green playmats. I'm gonna laugh if that's what he's trying to fill up right there. Nope. We're good. The box has no item. There we go. Box can go away then. Okay, purple. There we go. I don't need to look at the licenses. I don't need to be tempted by new items. Did we already sell it more? Not you, but you. Should probably get another one of those too. Thrown in the mix. Okay, what else do I need? guess they're just buying up all that, okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Well, what do you need? 55? 57. Nope. I have 2 of them, but I need that card graded. I don't need to trade for one that I don't have. I need to grade that card that's like 4,000 and everything. I need to deal with that one. Okay, so it seems they already put the boxes that were out for these, so I do need to order that. Is it 1 or 2 of this? 2, obviously. And a red. Go ahead and get those dealt with because they're... Oh god. Okay, we're starting to get into some complicated territory. Please tell me we have more of those figurines. I don't know why they don't like grabbing the ones from the back. I need to buy 2 boxes of figurines at some point. This is just gonna sell like mad. Okay, those extra ones I'm putting down there for now. I've got the room for it. Okay, there's the last box there. Okay, so queue up. 2 of you. Red deck boxes. There we go. Just a straight $4. $4.20 worked. Where are those green ones? I'm out of the green ones. Please tell me this box you have is for... Nope, they're not. They are just selling. Okay. Queue up some of those green guys. 2 boxes. Those. The green. Okay, you got that. That works. Stars. I need more stars. Another box of those. Another box of the yellow. Before I do that, tabletop. I've kind of really optimized people coming in for sure now on this. I need to find the stars. Stars. Could have bought a second box of them probably. But that'll do for now. Green deck boxes. I'm gonna have to do some more ordering for sure. I wish they would at least go put their boxes back on some of that. Yeah, I think I need to get like me a big shelf just for like those guys. Okay, you're good. You're good. At least they're both staying. That's a bit unusual, but hey, I'll take it. Big warehouse shelf. I'm thinking I'll put it right here because like they can still kind of get to what they need to there, maybe. I don't know. I don't want it to snap to the door. Maybe there? That might work, perhaps. And again, I could put it like on this side by the door. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, that could work. Cause like I kinda had those in one spot, but I'm thinking of definitely doing some stuff, getting some stuff back organized around. Because like these, I eventually want to get the other two bits like that. Yeah, that's 7 in that box. Let's see. I might actually put it like on the shelf, like the way they've got it with those, but I might not. But I know I definitely need to get a spot for like those games to have like some extra boxes of those. Because the games keep sneaking up on me for sure. But it is tempting to unlock another one of those card sleeves. got the 3,000. But I also know I need to probably, I should probably use O'Neill and Stocking versus that upgrade, even though I could technically afford the upgrade right now. Okay, so when it comes to the game, it's that one. And then I know some of these I had over here. Actually set this down because I can consolidate that into the other one. And we've got you. I might go ahead and put like the oh no, I want to keep it all together for now. Set you right there. There's a method to the madness somewhere. With you. Now to go grab those purple deck boxes into this. Oh, it'll help if I open it. There we go. Purple satin box, I'm just gonna stick there for now. But I do kind of want to keep that stuff like all on like one side there. Okay. So I need 3 of those, at least 1 of those. Grabbing an extra 1 of those. And well, just make sure I have a box of the Mafia shelf there. Okay, I think those other things are good for now. So I'll go ahead and buy that real quick. At least with a shelf, I kind of have those a little more contained, I suppose. Though I definitely hate that, like, you know, there's only 2 in the box, but it's understandable. At least I have them there to where they kind of stack up pretty well. Even if it takes like 3 cases to fill a shelf. Maybe those will be easier to maintain like that. And it does give me extra room on that shelf that I just removed some from, that I could put more of those collector binders, since those sell out really, really well. So it'll be nice to do that. I ordered too many of these. Oh, you can sit there for now. Yep, they sold out again. Roughly. Should probably put more of the blue boxes on the shelf. If there's like 2 or less missing, I'm not really worried about it right now. More of the bat lines and blue on those. I like that they can keep up with that for me now. That's honestly really great. I'll just have to keep up with, you know, what I can on the stock itself. Green deck packs. I know there's only 2 missing on the shelf, but those are rather large. At least I've got more of the yellow and the purple on the base set. But need a little work. I mean, I could have sworn I needed a spot. Guess not. The red definitely needs a couple packs. Okay, yeah. It wasn't the purple I was needing. It was definitely a couple cases of the legendary. And maybe, you know, one more of the blue just to keep it, you know, going pretty well. One each of the battle decks. Yeah, 2 2,000 right there. That's where a lot of the money's going to. A couple more of the figurines. 3 on the comic books. Is green. Or can I hold off? I can probably hold off another day on those. Let's see. Yellow and purple and Destiny packs. If I can squeeze anything in. Probably can't squeeze that one in. I'm probably not squeezing that one in too. Yep, definitely not. Maybe me buying extra will let me get some more for some of the other stuff. Because keeping things in stock is definitely the hardest part of a lot of this. It's kind of wild to me, like, needing to, like, restock this much stuff daily on this game now. Because, like, used to, like, some of it would just, you know, ride for a little bit longer. But now it's just like, nope, you need it, you need it, you need it, you need it. I know I probably keep way too many of the cards in stock, but I kind of enjoy it. It's like, can you imagine if you walked into a card shop and you saw that many cards available all the time? It'd kind of be pretty cool in my opinion. Okay, there we go. One of these days I am going to get caught up on this, perhaps. But you know what, that one thing pointing out that I had that one $4,000 card, I think I should, yeah. I think I should go ahead and send that one off to be graded. Looks nice enough to me. like, I don't even care if that's the only card in the package. Like, I'll send that one off by itself if I have to. Yeah, that one's worth like 4,000 and everything like that. And I forgot I had that one. Because, like, normally I'll sit there and grade anything worth above 50 in the game. And 4,200 or whatever is definitely worth above it. I really don't care if, like, it's just a single thing I'm sending off with the value of that one. It'd be nice to have some bonus stuff, but I'm good. And it's only worth 25. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Duplicates there. So it is the only card I'd be sending off. But I think I'm okay with that. Because it's 4,200. I think I'm okay with that one. Being a single card I send off. Just a little bit there. Because, like, normally I would wait until I kind of get a full, like, chunk. But nah. That one, I think I can break my rule of that. Because if that one gets graded, starting off at 4,000, it's one that I might almost joke going, oh, if I didn't get a 10, you know, or like a higher one, like totally, you know, reset the day, log off, come back on, reopen the box. But I'm not gonna save scum on it, even if it's tempting to do so. Even if it's very tempting to do so on something like that. Okay. I only got $20 to my name right now in cash. A couple more boxes to shove in shelf spots. Let's see. Those small gaps get pretty big when you start trying to fill it up. It's like I had 3,000 something. I was like, oh yeah, I'll totally be able to do some of what I'm needing to do. Nope. Restocking those guys said otherwise on the battle decks. They sell well. It's just they cost a lot for the case too. Feels like I had more people in there that time. Yeah, 135 people. That definitely explains a lot there. For sure. Okay. Day 214. Let's see what we can get into today. Perhaps. Probably gonna have a big morning crowd again, aren't we? So I wonder what the neighbors, like, you know, around feel about, like, you know, just this massive swarm of people going to the card shop every morning. Because it feels like a pretty popular spot. Let's see, get some blue dice out. Well, there's only 2 there. That makes sense. love seeing them all say this is tempting. Okay, what do you need, my guy? Sure. Blue deck boxes. And red. Need my guy. That one's gonna make me wait a minute, but I wonder if I can get away with 650 with the guy. Because he's already offering so low on that, and I don't have that one. Let's see. Can I get 650 for it? Maybe? Okay, that's fine. About 700. There we go. Probably should have tried 675, but about 700 seems pretty good for that. Okay. I think it was a good idea to get that on a shelf. Red protectors. I mean, I have collector's albums here, but I guess they're not the version that they want. At least their salaries are paid. More blue dice are selling. Let's see if I can't just get a few more on the shelf there. Blue deck boxes again. I swear it's like every time they pick like a couple like really popular items and hone in on those. already sold out all the stuff in the back. Oh god. Need more of those. You guys. Or the figurines at some point. Okay, I was about to say, how am I out of all that? But thank God he got some more there. Oh yeah, there's figurines. Would help if I actually finally filled it out. I really need to stock the crew though. Okay, what am I getting into now? Bat play nuts. Wonder if that's what he was grabbing. Interesting. They really are not letting me stay stopped on this. I'll keep putting more in. They want to keep buying. Okay, let's see. I'm good. I am not good on those. Holy shit. Okay. Stock order. I know I at least need one of those. 3 of the rare ones. Not you. point, I've not even been ripping packs. I've just been opening things I already had. Or, like, buying things. Not really opening things I already had, but just buying things openly from people. Hi, Mochi. You meowing at me again? You're demanding my attention again. Is that what you wanted? More attention, huh? Always the attention, huh? You know you get a lot of attention, right? Every time, like, I'm not live, but no, you need the time when I'm live too. Hmm? Come on, fuzzy one. You got pets. You can sit down now, yeah? Oh, he said nope, lap. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to let me play my game. I hope you know. You gotta sit to where I can play my game. This blue box is out again. Hi, Mochi. He's just sitting casually on my leg. That works too, I guess, Mochi. Hi, fuzzy one. Just flopping, huh? Your tiny feet are kind of painful. I hope you know, Mo. Careful, careful. There we go. Careful, Mo. Careful. I know. I know. Oh, head butting my head. There we go. All the headbutts. He's such a silly little guy. Isn't that right? Huh? I need to get you a basket that loops on the back of my chair. You're like perching up there. Do I have any more of those? I do not. I mean, I'll need to order more for the next day anyway, but I'll probably give that a second. You're just a purring, huh, Mochi? He's so loud. I can hear him over the game. Hey, Mo. Cute little fuzzy guy. Okay, so that's what that one was. doing, Mom? Let's see. Is this getting? Hi, Mochi. Oh, we're back to headbutting my arm that I need, huh? You've got to settle down in a way that's not on my controller cord. Thank you. Lay down, Mochi. Settle down if you're gonna settle down, okay? Headbutt. Must headbutt. You know I'm playing right, Mo. You know I'm trying to play. Hi, Mo. What is a Mo? Sorry for the like spontaneous my controller decides it's looking everywhere. I have a fuzzy one here. Okay, so I did have a couple things queued up for that. I do need to make sure not this one, but this one. Oh. Mochi, if you would have spilled my drink, I swear. I love you, but Jesus, don't do that. Not when I'm live. Come on, fuzzy one. He's a fuzzy mess. Just a fuzzy mess. What did I have there? Plushies. Okay, so one of you. Let's see what we got here. You. At least one there, as far as the on the shelf goes. One of you there. One of you there. Those figures for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I had 2 boxes worth of these guys. Too many items in the cart. Interesting. Now we got those. Okay, so I've got a decent amount. It's not perfect on that. Well, some of them are a bit low. I do want to get a pack of the red. And I'll leave the other wherever I need it to be. I'm probably actually going to just leave the rest for like the next day as far as like the boxes outside for once and have them help me. But part of me is just like I should probably go ahead and sort it, but nah, I think I'll let them sort it in the morning. Because it's not like it's gonna disappear overnight, right? I'm checking on something really quick. I just had something I was keeping an eye on really quick. I think I like still like organizing stuff in like the free time and stuff like that so that they can actually focus on what they need to do for the day. It should be fine in theory. Bet you it's gonna need some on the shelf with this one. I always need some on the shelf with that one. Those blue deck boxes again this time. What does this guy need? They want more than it's worth. I'm gonna put that right there. Interesting. I already have one of these, but that looks like a good deal. About $7.50. Let them cover the shipping price of sending that one off. Interesting. Extra on the pink plushies. Oh, we all know that one's gonna need some filling. Okay, what do you need? No. Absolutely not. Okay. Paying the bills for the day. Those are actually good for now. Blue dice. Might need to order some bat plushies again. Oh, that's a good price. We'll have to take a flat 200 on it. There we go. Ooh, those need to go out. What you need, my guy? No. Okay, so they're actually being covered. We're good. We're good. We're not good on those. I really need to move those figurines closer to like where they stock because yikes. It's like I might at some point have one of those like, you know, backroom shelf things just like closer to these. Just because that seems to be a pain to restock those. Or the pig figurines too. It was tempting on that one, but I didn't really want to deal with it. Let's see. You guys. If they aren't handling it. Okay, at least, you know, someone topped that up a little bit. So that's nice. The green playmats. Oh god, I am definitely running low on those. Just like everything else seems to be, you know, going pretty well. Then need, like, you know. You know what? I'm just gonna get one of those. Missing 3 on that side, none on that side, so I'll just order 1. Let's see if you'll go 25. There we go. And I've got a big box of these. This should be a little easier to maintain. right there. They could have thrown that one away. Let's double check they haven't left any other extra boxes other than the ones I know about. If they're in there. I mean, it's okay. They're good enough. Nah, they're not gonna come down for that. You, however, that's interesting. 420 worked. For the second time today. I should, in theory. I'll at least get another one of the figures. Because those do sell quick. As well as those are all good there. I think that's what I'm missing somewhere. Yeah. I think I'm going to let these sit for the most part. Because I can always order more today. And then other than a couple little ones, I think I'm going to actually expand or focus on some of these cards. I mean, I should probably order two of those. Clean that up. Blue. Yellow. Definitely two purple. And then, you know, one of those. Maybe when I get a couple more of the graded cards rolling, I will definitely get that jump ahead to get to where I need to be. definitely taking me a minute. Yeah, that was another one. Definitely a lot to keep stocked. Mochi's meowing at me again. Mochi, it's okay. You don't have to sit in my lap right now. It's okay, Mo. It's okay. I'm going to go play later. Play later, okay, Mo? I'll play later, Mochi. Okay? Just please don't jump in my lap right now. You've been sitting in my lap a lot earlier. You got your lap time. I just realized I have shop level 69. I'm almost level 70 already. It's kind of neat. I kind of wonder what the max level is on the shops. Because there was someone earlier who was sitting there saying, you know, they were on like day 600. It'd be cool to see what level I can get to by like day 600 or something like that myself. Okay, last box. Still have to somehow maintain this stock and get enough to fill out all this. Like, I don't know if I'm going to reach my goal today, but I'm going to try to, like, you know, get everything in stock that I can. But they keep buying so much that I'm having trouble keeping it all in stock. You know, 138 people visited. So I am maintaining, like, a crowd of over 100. So there's a lot going in and out. We'll see how far we can get. Or should let me sit down in like one of the chairs and stuff. I knew it. These blue deck boxes were gonna be down again. Hold up. I was about to say, that smelly person better be taken care of. Gonna go ahead and queue up one of those. Oh wow. Yeah, more of those are needed. Okay, come on. Give me the box. There we go. I didn't want to let go of the box for a second there. I feel like I need to hire another person to definitely help on stocking at some point. That works. Oh yeah, blue battle decks. Sorry if you can hear that one person being loud with their vehicle and everything. Or whatever that was for a second there. Let's see. Is it these? Or was it the other ones? That was the other ones. My bad. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze so bad right now. so maybe I need 2 boxes of these guys. Something else I was thinking about grabbing. I'm surprised they took that. Okay. Oh yeah, blue deck boxes and blue dice. All the blue things. That's a good price. $4.50. Okay. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Blue dice. Purple deck boxes. Okay. Later doesn't mean now, Mo. Later. Later. Squeaky baby. I will play later. Go play. Go play. I will play with you later. He's already sat in my lap so many times. Like today. kind of standing on my stomach earlier and it kind of hurts a little. But it'll be okay. He's cute. He gets away with some stuff. Okay, at least there's an empty box. I can just toss it. More of the purple boxes. Tempting to know. Definitely one more of those on those things. Okay, I did make sure I had all that paid for. That's good. No. Nope. How am I out of... They sold a lot of those, I guess. Another one of you. I know you probably need to go onto the thing, because I'm pretty sure some of them sold. Yeah, they have. There we go. It's interesting. That's the one that sold like that. Another box of the purple too. I just need the red ones on those, so once they're a little cheaper. White ice, blue box, red box. Then I'm gonna save the rest of this to get one of you, one of you, one of you. Let it be like that, maybe? See if I can get another dent in. And then I have 132 to fill whatever gaps I can manage. those last 3. I should pick it up myself. No, let's not. I'll leave it in to kind of go towards this. I'm going to get this full. I'm determined to. These need to go on the shelf. Okay, no, you're good. You can just go in the back. These need to go on the shelf, is the question, I suppose. Easy fix there. One of those figurines always need to go out. But we'll get there when we get there. Basically, honestly, like, I'm trying to fill this gap. Like, I'm determined to by the time I end the stream, hopefully. But it's lots of things. My little shop's starting to go through a lot of product and everything like that, to where I'm having to like spend extra time like sorting it. Cause like I really technically probably need an extra worker helping me sort things at this point. Like it's hitting that point of it's jumped up again, kind of. Which leads to me sorting a lot in the evenings on the game. I've definitely been getting into it on the sorting and stuff for sure. But I got the pile down again. I was really, really needing to get some of these gaps filled. It's definitely going to take at least 1 or 2 more of those. But at least, like, with these, like, I can usually be, like, a case or 2 behind, and it's not that big of a problem. Thankfully. At least that one's mostly back topped up. So, I've got that going for me. Sounds filled on the shelf. Okay, we got 1 more of these. We got a good chunk of the way there. Trying to balance between, you know, making sure I have enough overstocked in at least most of the spots and stuff. Technically, I could probably get that and that. One of these and one of these. I'll be 84. That'll still leave me a little bit for the next day. But that's 2 more little chunks I don't have to worry about for, you know, near as much. Just make sure they stay on the shelves. Because the more things that stay on the shelves, the less I have to worry about. But yeah, I think it looks good for the day. Yep, 3 days and 10 days on that one. Let's see. Do I have anything extra I can send off? Yeah. How about you? I've got a few things. Ooh, we're up to 800. It's like 700 when I got it. That'd be a nice little payout to toss right behind the other one. So I did pull a couple of good cards there. I got anything for Destiny, though. And it's 36. Not really worth a $10 spend grading it. That'll work. That'll help me, you know, next time I stream this for sure. And I'm still gonna be playing a little bit longer for now. Probably put some more of those on the shelf real quick. I mean, it's mostly about where it needs to be. would worry about that, but I mean, we got the... might as well. I might as well. Yeah, definitely, if I've only got like one in the box. You can definitely go on the shelf if it gets rid of a box from there. And I've spent everything but $4, so I'm also gonna have to order more bats, aren't I? 144 customers. Yeah, I'm really getting more and more and more in buying. Yeah, revenue is 9,400, and that's without, you know, dealing with some of the other stuff. Going ahead and queuing up a couple of those because I know I'm gonna need them before too long. And maybe one of the stars just to top that up a little bit. Oh, already got the dice. Part of me was debating putting some of the cashiers as like secondary on stocking, but at the same time, I want them at the register when it's needed. Because, oh, it is definitely needed a good bit. Okay, blue dice. Let's see what we got going on here. I guess we're just clearing all the things out. Like I said, clearing all the things out. I need to get more figurines on the shelf, as always. What do we got here? No, I will not trade that. What was that again? Oh, figurines. Good timing, too. I know I've got the shelf over there for it, but I'm dropping that right there because I know they're gonna need it. There we go. Probably could have got it better for some of the other stuff, but it's fine. Did I get that angle right? See. Everything looks pretty good for the most part. See, I knew I was gonna have to leave that there. I knew it. Really think I need like a small shelf like back here for like these things like so easily go out of stock that I'm like really debating. It's like, do I need to put it on like a better shelf that holds more or something? Cause like I've been using these shelves a lot, but I'm wondering if I need to do like the little cubbies because they seem to hold more in each individual thing and just stack those down the line. Perhaps like maybe this works for the comics because it works pretty well for the comics, but maybe some of these figurines and stuff, maybe I'm just needing to put them on the little small shelves, perhaps. I don't know. Because like I know I'm gonna need a couple for like all of the little ones like that, but I'm wondering if I need to like change up my plans on some of this. Because like this is like one of my current pains is keeping these in stock. I don't have the money for an $8,000 card. It's a great looking card though. Okay. I was close. There we go. At least grab that and let it hit that in just a second. There we go. Making sure that's all covered. Should probably queue up 2 things for the figures though. One for the thing, one for the shelf. Let's see what you need. No. blue deck boxes again. Always a struggle to keep these in stock. Sure. Okay, what am I getting into now? More of those. Okay, big box of those two, small box. The other two. And I'm ignoring some things I need for two of those two. Mochi. Later. Later, fuzzy one. I will play later. Later, Mom. Still partial. I'm just gonna leave it there and take this one to set in the back. Probably not gonna be able to get another red, but let's see. Maybe the blue. There we go. Good enough for me. You all go to the shelf back here. Apparently I get stuff on the trash can. At least I've got more of these to shove in the back room, so that stays on top of that. Okay. You go here. You go out here. And also on the shelf. Yeah, that's gonna take at least one more. There we go. No, just have to cover like the bottom of that. That'll work. I'm down a little bit on customers, so only 126 that day. Made 7,300. Our revenue is 7,300. Day 218. I don't know why I always like waiting until they actually get close to hit the open button. Okay, so that'll definitely work because like next day I get the graded cards in. Don't remember how good or bad it was on what I sent in, but at least like the next couple should be interesting, even if they aren't full sets. So at least it'll be, you know, a couple hundred on Windfall at the very least. Question is what's everyone rushing to today? We got a lot looking at the back. Okay. I'm probably gonna grab more. What deals we got going on today? No. You want more, and I don't want to argue. Definitely not. Maybe some more of those nanite or nanomite fleshes. You want more, but I wonder. Nah. Not fighting it. Okay, you got that. I like how sometimes they're really on top of things. I'll throw a couple of those in to help push that together. He was right on needing some of those. It's interesting when I see them just grab an armful of stuff sometimes. I actually should have gotten 2 of these. That's actually a decent price, but will they go to 440? Oh, there we go. Just making sure that's paid. they're smiling now. There's more. Not you. You. The other blue guy. Black dice. Definitely gonna need to queue up some of this. Okay, you got that. Let's see if we can't get this other one out. Let's see. Okay, more green sleeve protectors. Not you. Not yellow. Green. I really need to order more of those. Okay, so I need to get green and blue battle decks out. Okay, green first, then blue. thought you did. Shit. Blue battle decks. Those are selling a good bit, which concerns me because they're expensive to restock. And that'll usually wipe out my funds a little bit here and there whenever I have to restock them. Purple boxes. Okay. Definitely need to order more of those. Red boxes really need to get on the shelf. Okay, so okay, what do you need? I gotta get the people moving again. Hey Mochi, I will play later. It's not later. I'm still streaming. I know it feels later for you when you're a little tiny cat body, but I will play with you later. Okay, what was I doing? He got distracted. Oh yeah, red boxes. Basically, like, he's been sitting in my lap like a good chunk of the day and everything like that, and it's just when he gets in my lap he wants to like headbutt my wrist and stuff, and my wrist has been hurting really bad, and like my stomach's been hurting from him like standing on me and like leaping off. So it's like I'll let him sit in my lap some, but like he's also gotta go sit at some point too. Apparently, or something like that. Okay, do I have that where all it needs to be? can have one on the shelf. These were selling really good. The red battle decks. Need to load up those two. So these two classics definitely need to have their little filled spot there. So get that going, right? Okay. So that looks about right for those. Going ahead and ordering it because I know it's just gonna be able to drop it off on the shelf. Well, for the most part, one of the satins is gonna go out. There we go. Make sure you're all set there. And you're all set there. Definitely gonna have to get the red deck boxes. Four of those. Before I do anything else, I'm going to fill the spots out so I can see what I need to spend that last 900 on. But in theory, this should be enough to get me to where I need to go with what I wanted to do today. Technically, I touched the bottom on that, so I consider that a win enough right there. Even though now I've got to fill in some gaps on it. Okay, I got my reds over here. But at least with that part covered on that expansion bit, it'll let me work on some other stuff that I need to do. And possibly check on everything else. I should probably go put the figurines over there, even though I know I usually need it over on the other side near it, but it should be fine. I just wanted it out of the way for right now. Definitely stuck enough. Way that goes. I'm so glad I let this be where I can kind of just walk around the back edge of that too. Dropping that there. So it's good on that side. I knew most of it needed to go right here anyway. Yep. Yeah, this is all good on this side. Hey, look at that! I actually like have enough that instead of extra, I can sit here and put it in the machine. And these can be my cards. Let's see. I think I had a box of blue in here. Yeah, there's one in here. And I might have a spot up it. Yep. There we go, see? Definitely one for the blue, maybe the yellow. And yellow, maybe purple on that first half. Okay. All good there. Now I just have these gaps to deal with. Green, and that would be the first comic. I'm gonna do that and let the last 75 ride. Honestly, I didn't expect to catch up with all this before I actually got the bonus cards that were graded. So I expected it to kind of be the grading that helped on that. So it is kind of neat that I jumped ahead with that. now that I have it, like I can kind of maintain it a little bit cheaper, thankfully. So, should be interesting. Okay, yeah, you're good there. This is just an extra box, thankfully. I might have to get another shelf when I start expanding more of the comics, too. I'm trying, at least. It's kind of interesting to figure out, you know, when to push forward, when to hold it, you know. You kind of get a feel for it a little bit on knowing where you can wing it. Like sometimes I'll straight up admit I'm outright risking. It's like, okay, can I push forward here and like let the stuff kind of hold out a couple days? But you know, sometimes like I'll let some run out and then like buy 2 boxes immediately and everything on it. It just all depends on how it's wanting to sit for me. $148 again. See, that's another thing I've realized. Like, not all of them are going to be happy. They're going to be upset that, like, I didn't have something extra in stock or whatever else is beyond what, like, you know, is my ability to have right now. I like money-wise, at least. Because I've gotten to the point, like, I've unlocked so much stuff and everything. But, you know, should be interesting. Yeah, pretty much. Lots of things are numbers go up type situation. I love how he got here. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like check out over here. When the guy to like check him out, it's over there. But my other guys, they'll get in soon enough. As everyone pours in. I love it how as soon as I set the box down, they're like, I'm just gonna go buy all these. Literally, like, the second I set the box down. I'll go ahead and queue up another one of these guys. Maybe that's what I can shove in one of the spots where, you know, it's got the whole comic books and stuff at right now. I do like these shelves because, like, you know, I can get like a case worth or 2 down and like it still looks pretty much full, which is good enough for me. Black dice needs to go on the table. Oh, hey, red box. Should probably get to that. Missed the morning rush, but hey, let's see what we got. Ooh, 9s and 10s. I love that for me. Okay, let's see what we got here. On the graded cards. 700, 640, 3, 2, $7. Not a bad mix. Table, it's your turn. Let's go. Let's go shove you places. Table of holding. Do this. Yeah. 10%. Yes. There we go. Buy my things. Buy my stuff and things that I have clearly marked up. Hey. No. You need to stop. Here, just restock as primary task right now. There we go. At least that'll get me a couple hundred and stuff. I'm level 72. That's wild. Okay, one card left. Who's gonna buy it? You gotta wave at people. Mochi later. Mochi later. Come on, buy my thing. Okay. Yep. Nope. No more cards. No more cards. We're done. Sold out. You missed it. No more card things. There you go. Where's my price, dude? You were hiding inside someone. Yep, you were hiding inside him. Hey, you. Set price is primary task. Confirm. And your restock shelf is a secondary task. Okay. I just realized, like, I've already paid the bills for the day and I still got 4,000. Can any? Okay, red boxes. I'm gonna have a little money to work with this time. Okay. 7 days, 10 days. That's good enough for me. Do I have another thing of... Not you. Red boxes. Okay. Just curious, what's the next? Okay, 5,400 is the next shop expansion. I'm probably not going to worry about the shop expansion just yet. I'm probably going to work on filling the gaps in my shelves for a little while instead of needing to pay more rent. Those are out. Those are sold out. Okay, come on, let's go. Someone cleaned out the shelf. There we go. What you got, my guy? Ooh. How about 350? Yeah? Yeah. Good choice. Not you. You. Oh, that is pretty. I like the look of that one more. Price is similar. You know, I'm gonna accept that one. That one just looks cool. Normally I wouldn't like accept one of like a lesser value, but like that one looked cool. Look at that guy. That is a cool card. I like that one. Oh yeah, I should probably play the game instead of getting distracted by the cards in the game. Mochi later. Not now. I will play later. You keep asking me literally every 15 minutes. I will play later, Mo. Okay, figure eights. Later, Mo. You act like you're so neglected. You literally got extra treats yesterday. You got extra treats. It's fine. Come on. It's fine. You're fine. I know you love me, but let me play my game for now, okay? I will play later, okay? I promise. That's what I was trying to avoid. Ah! I hate when he ignores me. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to shift my rib back into place. Like, I forgot to even pause my game. But he dislocated one of my ribs again when he jumped straight on me like that. Because, like, while he's tiny, he's still, like, a 10-pound weight, jumping on me like that. And I have Ehlers-Danlos, and my bones dislocate incredibly easy, and it's not exactly pretty when I have to shift something back into place. But yeah, no, like, he's demanding my attention pretty bad today, far more than normal. But yeah, no, that one really hurt. Which is literally what I was trying to avoid him doing. Honestly. 3 might be too much for that. Yeah. This might actually have to be like the last day I do on the game, which, I mean, I was already leaning that way, but yeah, I'm supposed to be trying to recover from my trip, but Mochi didn't get the memo, it really feels like. Yeah, sorry about that. Like, I normally try to not show when I'm in pain and everything as much, like with my health stuff. But sometimes, you know, shit happens, basically. Okay, red deck boxes and green. My side's really getting to me, but I'll be okay, at least, like, to finish up this last little bit of the game. My nail ended up breaking right there, but I'll fix it. I'm kind of finishing up, like, just a second. I'm just finishing up a couple little things, like right here. I'm out of the black dice, so I definitely need to stock up 2 of those. And 1 of the blue dice. Okay. You honestly kind of just missed it because Mochi ignored me and jumped in my lap when I asked him, like, not to, and I kept telling him no, don't jump up, and he just located my ribs, so I had to hit a be right back screen on that, which unfortunately is, like, leading to me needing to cut things a little short here as soon as I finish up the day on this. Yeah, he got me good. Yeah. But he landed straight on one of my ribs that was already giving me trouble because of the trip and stuff. So, it's not great. It does not feel great at all right now. But I got it back into place while I was on the Be Right Back. But, so at least I've got that going for me. It goes back in place as easily as it dislocates, but I deal with the full pain, basically, as if I didn't dislocate as easy as I do, if that makes any sense. Like, just because it, like, slips easier doesn't mean, like, it's any less painful. It's just more likely to be a problem. Of course, all of those are on now. 2,000 to spare once I get, you know, all of these put up where I need them to. Let's see. You're good there. But at least this is letting me get everything I need to. You're good, so put you there. Cleanser. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about Mochi is like I can tell him like not to jump up and everything like that only so many times before he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna jump up anyway. And that's why I was like already planning to end the stream like, you know, as soon as I finished up this day on it. Because I knew he was close to that range of the he's just gonna jump up anyway. And I missed the timer on that one, to say the least, as you know, y'all all saw there. Cause like it's not as bad when like it's on the couch or something and everything like that, but when I'm in like, you know, my chair, when I've got one hand on a controller, one hand on a mouse, like kind of don't exactly have hands free to like catch him and like get him off my rib and everything. And he seems to manage to hit the part that is the most sore on me with pinpoint accuracy every time he does that. It's like I love him to death, but it's just like it would be nice not to be target some days. Just some days, maybe. He's like, I know he adores me and wants to snuggle and stuff like that, but like he forgets I break easy on things. But it'll be fine. As soon as I get off here, I'll probably like, you know, take some ibuprofen or something on it. Just something that'll get some of it slightly less painful. A little bit, yeah. He definitely falls under that category. Because he's been needy because there's another cat that likes coming around and everything like that, and sometimes like my partners like let the cat like inside a little bit. Not saying like, you know, it's a bad thing, but like sometimes it's really cold and the cat's pregnant and everything, so sometimes he'd let her like inside for like a few moments. But she likes hissing at Mochi still some days a little bit. So, like, usually the next day he's just like, no, I need all of my human's attention now. So. And the thing is, like, the other cat's, like, not actually a stray. Like, it belongs to one of the neighbors, but, like, it's a sweetheart that loves, like, visiting everybody in the neighborhood, pretty much. So I'm used to, like, it coming around from time to time. One of these days, I think I need to just get, like, a little spot that Mochi can sit, like, right beside me. So maybe he's less inclined to, like, jump in my lap. Since that's what the problem's been. Because, like, I don't mind picking them up to sit in my lap sometimes. It's just the jumping, like, I get hurt sometimes. But it's okay. It's not like the fuzzy one actually speaks English to know that, yeah, he fucked up there a little bit. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We definitely had a little bit of the velocity behind that jump there. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Pretty much. Getting close to the end of this part of it. The other thing, the black dice to go back here. And more of these plushies. There we go there. Technically, I could probably get another box or two. I do need to get one more box of that blue. Let's see. The other thing for that's 4,000. I may look into getting some of those at some point. Those are going to be expensive to keep up with. Let's see. Figurines. At least that one's like a 12 pack right there. Those are going to be a pain because, like, it's 2 in the box right there. Yeah, the statues too, like 2. Only 1 there. Oh, that's cool looking. Those boxes are cute. Question is, do I get another playmat? Or do I get the next comic? Or do I go for one of these? So that's the collector album people have been asking about, but that's 8,000 for those. You know, that one's 1,500. If I do that and win the playmats, because I do have that extra spot under that other thing. Which was bugging me with my nail right there for a second. I think I'm gonna do that. It's like, one of the things I was looking at was like 2,700, but I could get this and the $2,000 one. A lot of these are, okay, a couple of these are 2,000. I'm gonna get that one. I can get one of these, and I can buy, what was that other thing I was wanting me to get? Okay. I can toss that, just get the new playmat. And then I can just get the board game the next day. So, 2 new items. 2 new items. Since one case doesn't cover the whole thing, I don't have to worry about finding a place for it just yet. But yeah, profit on that item is 14 each time it sells. So they've got a new playmat to get for things. And then, you know, at this point, I can put that, oh, not the whole thing there. I'm gonna put, you know, the first one on the comic there. So like the comics go straight across the bottom on that part for now. And then I'll let the playmat go there. It's gonna be interesting when I've got like big shelves for more things. Like as I'm expanding this side out. Because the expansions for, well, not that. The expansions for Shop Lot B, like, those are still pretty cheap right now. Around that. Like, I don't know how far that side out goes, but I'm guessing it's like, you know, 2 more across and then back on things. So, shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I think that's as much as I'm getting out of everything. Yeah, that's gonna be cool next time I play to make sure I get, you know, more of those other... Cause like those, the other game I can put down here. And that'll be fine. And at least on the other side, I think, because like I might eventually get like, you know, one of these big shelves just for the board game side of things, just to make sure those stay in stock. And then I might do, since like the first 2 sides are like selling so much more, have the blue, blue, yellow, yellow, purple, red, possibly, for like this one, like with the Destiny stuff. That might be an option. That might definitely be an option for me. But we'll see how it goes, you know, whenever I get to that. Let's go ahead and click start the next day at least. Yeah, I made 11,000 because I had like 3,500 in sales on that bit. So it's kind of nice. Kind of nice to see what that did. But for now, I'm gonna save the game. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Like, normally, like, I know I haven't been like doing raids too often lately, but like, I kinda need to go lay down after that last little bit, but, I mean, it was only like, you know, 3 hours and 20 minutes, so about my usual time. It's actually less time than I normally go when it comes to this game in particular, because like you've seen me doing a lot of 4 and 6 hour streams on this one. But I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. My next stream should be Thursday. And I should be doing more Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince, and then this weekend, hopefully, will be some Gone Fishing, and if my computer runs it, Sketchy's Contract, if not, The Other Side, because I didn't get to try it last weekend playing Sketchy's Contract for the first time, and I really want to play Sketchy's Contract because it's like Lethal Company style, but like it kind of definitely does its own thing, has its own perks and stuff like that, and kind of feels like if a lot of the quality of life mods were base game, and it kind of really does its own thing really well from what I can tell so far from watching them play. And there is a plushie in the claw machine. There's a Mothman one, to be exact. And I really, really, really want to get the Mothman plushie as bad as I really, really want to get one of the Mothman plushies from like Build-A-Bear, because like they got the little tiny one and then like the normal size one and then a giant Mothman plushie. And one of these days, I don't care if it's even the tiny one, I really want like the Build-A-Bear Mothman because it's so cute. But like it's my goal. If I see that like little like Mothman plushie on that Sketchy's Contract game, if my computer runs it, like y'all will find out this weekend if I get that. But it'll be a lot of fun. But until then, I hope you have a really good day. I'm going to go get food and stuff like that, and hopefully have fun catching like my friend doing a couple streams on his stuff like later today. But for now, catch you later.